You were born as a king cobra. You hatched from an egg in a cozy, warm pile of leaves, carefully folded by your mother. She was very caring, crawling away as you hatched, as if to say, "You'll figure it out yourself. Welcome to a world where no one babysits. Danger is everywhere, even in your own nest." It's important not to die in the first days of life. You begin to look for a safer place, crawling like a worm. You celebrate a small victory. You did not die in the first 10 minutes of your life. But you cannot relax. You are still easy prey for larger predators. You begin your life very tiny, no more than 1 foot. You have a strong desire to hiss, though at first it's more like a pathetic sound. This hissing voice will become your weapon. For now, you are a threat only to a beetle. At first, you feed on insects. You are lucky to be born a king cobra, armed from birth with small but sharp fangs and poison. Not yet deadly but very unpleasant. The first week of life is an endless marathon for survival. Small predators, birds, and even larger snakes are ready to eat you. You've learned to hide in the grass like a master of disguise. Sometimes your hiss scares off small predators, but more often you just run away. It's not a royal business to fight with everyone at such a young age. Time has passed, and you've grown up. You can stand on your tail and are able to go on your first serious hunt, your first serious prey, a mouse. Now it's time for the hood. You inflate your hood, no longer afraid. Cobras use their hood only when hunting or fighting to seem bigger and stronger. You bite her, and she dies victory. Now your victims are mice, frogs, and sometimes even other snakes. You are a cannibal, but such a diet is part of your nature. Hunting is an art for you. You move gracefully, attacking suddenly. You especially like to hunt other snakes. It's a duel, a challenge. You intertwine, attack with lightning speed, and the poison does its job. 1 dose can kill a person in minutes, and an adult cobra's venom can kill an elephant. But don't relax. Other predators still see you as easy prey. The first meeting with a mongoose is a moment you'll remember. You got into a fighting stance, confident you'd scare him off, but he dodged your bites like Mike Tyson. It was a shameful day, but you learned your lesson. Don't mess with mongooses. Time passes, and your skin becomes dull. Your first molt begins. You rub yourself against rocks and branches, peeling off the old skin. You stand naked and defenseless. King cobras have 2 reproductive organs. Shedding happens regularly, especially when young and growing fast. King cobras can grow up to 17 feet, making them the longest venomous snake. But this doesn't make you the most dangerous. Taipans and black mambas have more dangerous venom. Having shed your old skin, you become more vulnerable, so you hide in the bushes and hiss loudly. The years go by, and you become an adult. You are now about 13 feet long, and your venom is powerful enough to kill 20 people. You are a king cobra, and this is not just a name. You move with grace and confidence. Even large predators like leopards and tigers give you a wide berth. Your hunts turn into a real art. You are a gourmet, loving to feast on your relatives. Non-venomous snakes are often on your menu, but you can also fight a poisonous opponent. A duel between snakes is a real thriller. You are a jungle superhero, or more of an anti-hero. You are strong enough to find a better territory with no mongooses and plenty of prey. It's time to go. You can swim and crawl on trees. There's no safe location for those who fear you. The larger the prey, the less often you hunt. You can be full for a month after a successful hunt. You've found a good place with plenty of food, and you are the strongest here. But the life of an adult cobra isn't only hunting and fights. Sometimes you just want to lie in the sun. You have to rest carefully. Mongooses are still making plans for your hood, but man is the main enemy. Your brother is forced to dance in a jug, your sister taken for a snakeskin bag. Only your stupid neighbor Joe was lucky when meeting poachers. Cobras can't be killed or caught in India by law. Those poachers who tried to steal Joe face 3 years in prison. Time goes by, you grow taller, wiser, and more beautiful. Spring comes, and certain instincts awaken. The mating season begins. You turn from a stern hunter into a romantic. The mating ritual starts with finding a partner. You crawl around, smelling the scent females leave, and then you find her. You face the task of making an impression. Competition is high. Males arrange real duels, standing on their tails, intertwining, pushing each other like sumo wrestlers. The battle is without biting. Usually, the bigger one wins. If you win, congratulations. But if the female was already fertilized, you can eat her. After a long search, you find another female, and if she approves, you spend time together. You proudly crawl away, leaving her to care for the future generation. As a female, you build a nest for future offspring. Like birds, nests are built in safe, high places. Gestation lasts about a month, with 10 or more eggs. After giving birth, the female carries the eggs for about 3 months, starving. As hatching time comes, she leaves the nest to avoid eating her children. Returning to the male's life, at 20 years old, your strength is leaving you. The frog, once easy prey, can now escape. You spend more time in the sun, warming your aging body. Mongooses now look at you as easy prey, but you are no longer worried. You know your life's journey is ending, but you've lived it with dignity. You remember your victories, hunts, mating duels, and escapes from mongooses. Then one warm day, your strength finally leaves you. The King Cobra dies, but its spirit remains. Somewhere in the shadows, a new little cobra takes its first steps. Maybe one day she will become even bigger, stronger, and more graceful than you. The cycle continues, or not.